Welcome back to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. We're following another day in the life of Odysseus as he tries to help Jessica Luciano figure out how she can hide from her mother. Mrs. Van Zant wants to use Jessica as her own personal organ donor. She's literally stolen Jessica's heart, but wasn't able to finish the job before Gears and Odysseus came to her rescue. Odysseus walks a fine line between giving in to Jessica's advances and risking his friendship, not to mention valuable sources of income, with Nick and Sunny. Our GM is Max, and Odysseus is played by John. We hope you enjoy listening.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Odysseus Action Hour!
What was the last thing that was happening for your character?
Well, the last thing was finishing the interrogation at Gears' place. And then there was the job in the arcology, where we broke into the guy's apartment. And then right before that was saving Jess. Mm-hmm. And then right before that was turning Lino over.
Yep.
To Lucky. So yeah, man, it's been an action-packed...
few days.
Yeah, 2 days.
Wow, that was 2 days.
That was about 2 days, maybe 3 at most, yeah.
When do you sleep and eat?
Well, we haven't had an opportunity yet, so his downtime is literally going to be him sleeping for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, at least 2 days.
Well, show's over. We'll see you next time.
Can I spend karma to, sleep better?
We're always doing stuff. I just need to be able to get more hours of sleep into less hours of actual sleep.
There's a drug for that, right?
There's a drug for almost everything.
Tylenol PM.
I have done some deep contemplations on how I think Odysseus would feel. I think that he would be coming to realize that life in the real world is significantly more dangerous than even his dangerous job was in corporate world. Because there's no safety net. But yeah, so there's no safety net. So he needs to be better at getting out of situations. Yeah. So he would definitely, I think, want to get stronger and get some practice in with Olga and do all my side quest stuff. I don't know how much downtime I have in-game.
I think, honestly, that there's as much downtime as there's going to be, and I'll make it work, so.
Because in the end, if she calls you and Odysseus is not available because you're busy, then you're just not available because you're busy. That's how life works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we're like, okay, well, so many months have passed, but in those months, it wasn't jam-packed, and she's like, hey, this is when it is, and you're like, yeah, I think I could squeeze it in, then you can squeeze it in. Downtime is not squared away of saying, this is what it is. That's why downtime and leveling skills and attributes have set times. So you'd be like, oh, shit, this is 2 months after that? Yeah, I got these skills taken care of. Great.
Okay.
You want to increase your strength. Improve an attribute should be the one you're looking at.
Okay, so 4 weeks. Okay. Which works because getting a new specialization is 1 month, which is also 4 weeks. So I could just work on both of them over a month period of time while I sprinkle in some werewolf hunting.
I believe that's how it works. It says conflict would be like trying to improve body strength or a mental attribute after getting augmentation, not able to be done. But it doesn't say anything about not doing attribute and skill at the same time.
Yeah, because I assume that it doesn't have to be a full 16-hour day every day for a month to increase something.
Yeah.
You're gonna have off days, you're gonna have rest days, because, if you're packing on strength, that's packing on muscle. And we all know that you can't work out every day when you're trying to build muscle.
Yeah. So I can definitely see an increase to an attribute and then a skill at the same time, easily enough.
Okay.
So a specialization and an attribute at the same time sounds fine. I don't see how they could conflict. Now, if it sounds like there would be a conflict, then I would say no, but it doesn't. What specialization would you be working on?
a specialization in assault rifles.
Yeah, it'd be like specialization, parentheses, Olga. That's what I would say. Because doesn't she have like a rocket launcher and all sorts of other shit on it?
Yes.
I'm not sure about the rocket launcher, but definitely a bunch of other shit on there.
It has a launcher of some sort.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost a rocket.
Almost. But yeah, so specialization for assault rifles and, like get a gym membership or something.
Okay. So you're looking at like a month worth of downtime of going to the gym, working out, and going to the range. So that's at least a month worth of time. But you still need to resolve your arrangements with Jessica, and you need to resolve the sideline quests and stories. So let's move to the side stories.
Okay.
And go from there.
So I guess the question is, do I have like freedom to come and go from Gears' place, or is Jess gonna not hide out there anymore?
She doesn't want to hide out in the Redmonds. The security is not the best out there. He might have guns and whatnot on the walls, but...
She is a lady of taste and refinement.
The couch has fleas.
Exactly. Get her the fuck out of there.
Alright. I didn't know the couch had fleas. I knew the chair had lice, but I got treated, so... The only other place I can readily take her is my apartment, which has even less security, but if she'd be happier there, then we can do that.
No, she wants someplace with security. And if you don't feel that your place is safe, then she wants to find a place that will be safe.
I kind of need to find out what her plan is, what her overarching goal is. Is she staying in Seattle and getting back with Lucky, or is she staying in Seattle and trying to hide from Lucky for the rest of her life, or is she going to leave from Seattle and pretend that she's still dead as far as Lucky's concerned?
This should be a conversation that actually happens roleplay style. That's what I think.
She's right.
Yeah. Sorry, this is what he needs to know, because right now, Lucky and Sunny are his main and most reliable source of a high quantity of income, and getting on one's bad side would be on both bad sides. And I don't want to... I've seen video of what Lucky does to people that he doesn't like, and while it would cost him a lot of people to get me, I'm fairly confident he would be able to get me.
So, the day after, when do you want to pick up? Where do you want to be the moment that you pop the question?
I guess the day after, because I assume that like she would want to get out of Redmonds as soon as possible. So if I went back with Gears to his place to meet back up with her, hopefully I could sleep before we had to have that conversation. Yeah, so I guess it would be like the next day.
You probably have, I would say, most likely a 36-hour period from the time you go from the arcology to the time where Sunny's gonna call you again and be like, hey, I need to set something up. I need you to meet me at this time.
Okay.
It sounds reasonable.
Like, literally reasonable?
Reasonable! Alright, so let's go.
Alright, well, so after the arcology is when I came back and finished the interrogation,
yes.
And we ditched the guy.
Yes.
And then I didn't smush with her.
No, you did not, because it was not the appropriate time, you said.
Yeah.
Because we had talked to you about it. I was like, oh, are you a Boy Scout, or are you... And you're like, no, I just want the timing to be right. Gotta set the mood. I'm not gonna throw on a flea-ridden mattress.
Exactly. Covered in somebody else's blood.
And whatever else.
Yeah, and the meatpacking plant. Whatever's in there.
Yeah.
And whoever used the mattress before you.
Mm.
Yeah.
That one.
You nasty.
I guess we'd have the conversation the next day.
You are waking up to the smell of leather and motor grease, which is what this burned out, worn out factory smells like. You can still smell the grease that went on the bearings. It permeates everything. The furniture, your hair, your clothes. Gears is not around, but Jessica is. Jessica's friend, what was her name? Mary? Yes.
Mary, yeah.
She's gone, and Gears' roommate is here as well. The two of them are having, you hope, coffee or tea or something. They're drinking, sitting at the makeshift table. As you're waking up, the sun is out, but the rain is pouring heavily in the Redmonds. It slams against the window in powerful pitter-patter that sounds like someone going crazy on a snare drum. The roof doesn't help either because it's mostly metal sheets.
Mm.
It's a cool day here in the Redmonds. You hear a radio playing. The girls are talking about something. And you're starting to wake up.
Jess is talking to Gears' roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see if there's any coffee left.
Okay. And you wander into the makeshift kitchen. Find coffee filters used to clean motor oil with. By the way the coffee tastes, you think it has been used with motor oil at least once, and somebody cleaned it really well. It still has that petroleum taste to it. Everything here has a petroleum taste to it.
Oh, man. All right. Do I overhear any of the conversation?
Yeah. The roommate's sitting there saying, well, with my portfolio, I try to make sure to at least diversify into some stocks that have interest in art programs and stuff. I try to buy at least some that involve, like, whole food markets and stuff. And she goes, that's good, but you should definitely pay attention to the tech sector.
Okay.
As they're playing with their comm links and exchanging conversation about investments.
Oh, man. I don't have any investments. Okay. And you said Mary's gone?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let them talk for a little while I have my coffee.
Okay. They exchange idle chat probably for another 5-10 minutes before she gets up, smiles at you. They both smile. You know, they don't disacknowledge you. They acknowledge you. Exchange some notes and information. They swap data bits between their comm links. And Gears' roommate gets up to get another cup of coffee. Jessica gets up and walks over to you. And she leans in and says, if you're feeling up to it, I'd like to look for some new arrangements.
Okay. I mean, do you have any place in mind I can take you to?
Not that I can think that is safe. I'm not sure where to go. I just know I don't want to be here much longer. It's a bit drafty. I'd like to sleep in a more comfortable bed.
What are your plans from here? Are you staying in Seattle?
I think that if I try to run, my mother's going to know where I'm at. I need a fake ID of some type, and I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. And then change my appearance somehow. I don't know. I don't know where to go next, or what to do, or how to hide from her.
Okay. Let's stop over at my place so we can get cleaned up, and I'll make some calls and see if I can find a place that's safe for you.
Okay. She likes that.
Alright, so I'll hop on my bike and head over to Der Beer Garden.
Alright. The rain outside in the Barrens is so bad, you suffer -3 on drive rolls.
Ooh.
How does that make your drive skill look like?
It's based off agility, correct?
Yeah, and the driving skill.
Right, so this is 7, so it leaves me with a 4.
That's not bad. You can still buy 1 success. So
Yeah.
if it got to the point where you had like 3, then I'd require rolls. Getting home would be a bitch.
Yeah. You wreck your car, you wreck your bike.
I just got this bike.
Jess loses a leg. Gets found by her mom because she went to the hospital.
Game over.
Yeah. Like, well, that failed.
Put more points in the drive. All right.
Oh no, yeah, I will.
Yeah, no, it's terrible weather to be on a motorcycle, and that's the reason why I'm questioning how you will do. But you're able to get back to Das Beer Garden?
Der Beer Garden.
Der Beer Garden?
Yep.
I apologize. Der Beer Garden.
Do I have to actually pass through Der Beer Garden to get to the stairs that take me up to my apartment? No, okay. So yeah, I'll bypass Der Beer Garden and take her straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show her around, give her the grand tour. This is the living room, and if you turn immediately around, there's the kitchen. And Between those is the doorway that leads to the bedroom and the bathroom here. Sorry, it's not much.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's happy. It doesn't smell like a garage.
Oh, yeah.
So she's going to take a moment, go freshen up in the bathroom.
I'm going to head downstairs and just grab some food
Okay.
to bring back up. So I'm debating if I want to see if Hans can find a safe house instead of Sunny, just so there's one more degree of separation. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll ask Hans if he's got anywhere or can find some place for somebody to lay low for a little while.
What's his came activity?
It is 5.
One success. I got some places. I mean, what are we trying to keep safe?
I'll just need a place where a person would be difficult to track down.
Oh, no. No, I don't have anything like that. I mean, if it was something, I got some places for things, but people require more things like beds, AC units, movement of air. You know, I wouldn't want your friend to suffocate and die. I have a safe downstairs. No.
No worries. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry about that. How's everything working out with you?
Oh, it's going good.
Good.
It's going good. You know, excitement every day.
I'm not going to complain. Everything's going good here, too. Yeah, I'm just going to come out and say, how's the money situation doing? Because I haven't seen hide nor hair about that since you took over everything last month.
It's going good. Out of character, how many months has it been since I took over payments? Like 2?
Yeah, it's like 2 months, because that was
Okay.
This is March. That happened back in January.
Okay, so yeah, sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was taking the money out when I was supposed to, so I'm going to take another month out real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, money's doing good.
Okay. I'm just worried about somebody coming around and try to take some toes.
No, if anybody comes taking toes, it's not from the bank.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, you haven't had any trouble.
Couple of drunks. Well, that's the usual.
Okay. Alright, well remember if,
Oh, you know what? We did have something interesting. You go back up the alleyway to that French cafe around the corner. The cafe up around the corner apparently had one of those things. They're called ghouls in their dumpster. Either that or it was just some gnarly old dude. But, yeah, they said he had a piece of rebarb stuck through his chest. And he came after the store owner. So yeah, there's been some excitement around here.
oh yeah, I've heard that those can be some pretty nasty things, ghouls.
Yeah. So I require now all the staff that are leaving late at night. I, as well as the bartender, make sure to carry a shotgun with us. Because last thing we need is people getting their face eaten off. Bad for business.
Bad all around. Alright, well I'll take the food back upstairs when it's ready, after chatting with Hans for a little bit.
Yeah, well, food being made and chatting with Hans probably took about a good 15 minutes.
Okay.
So, you arrive back up at the room to the sound of a shower going.
Yeah. What's my, on a scale of 1 to 6, how bad do I smell? Is it just motor oil and grease?
You don't smell yourself anymore, man.
So, I'm going to... fuck it. I'm just gonna go get in the shower. I was gonna do a pre bum wash in the kitchen sink so that I wasn't like horrific when I walked into the shower, but whatever.
Okay.
I'm not socially aware enough to make that decision.
3 successes. She is more than enough aware, even in the steaming hot, skin-removing temperature of water. She uses your little shower head sprayer and starts hosing you down. If there was an advantage called attractive, she would have it. She's definitely got a body, and you do see the scars on her chest where her sternum was popped. Remember, because for the heart thing. So she has some scars. And she also has like a little plastic covering under her. You can see it on the skin It shows like a little digital readout. It's a device so that they could like attach and monitor the heart, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's a Wi-Fi kind of thing.
So that doesn't mean that they can track her wherever she is by her heart, right?
No, because it's something that the doctor would turn on and turn off with a code, not something she has control over. Well, actually, if she has a data jack and some level of computer skills, then yeah, I'm sure she could start figuring out, but she doesn't have a data jack.
Okay. I just mean like it couldn't be used as a homing beacon to find where she is.
Yes, actually it could, if her mother knew about the heart.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at this point in time, interrogating the guy, this is where, remember I told you, we won't worry about the interrogation and the details. It will just come up as it happens.
Yeah.
They have no idea that she was alive or how she could be alive. They knew that she was alive because her lawyer, Deborah, interfered, but they didn't have the details. But once they found out she was alive, that's when they snagged her.
Okay.
So, from what you were able to pull from your victim, Miss Van Zant does not know why her daughter is alive.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Now, with that said, the doctor does know the Wi-Fi access codes. The lawyer does know that she has that device. And the lawyer still technically could leak that information.
Well, yeah.
With that said, as long as the device is not active or running silent, then it's fine.
Nice. Okay. Well, while she's hosing me down, I'll start soaping her up.
All right.
Yeah. Initiate the smush smush.
You gonna do some Kama Sutra moves on her?
Yep. Do I need to roll?
Yeah, it's charisma plus your Kama Sutra.
Okay, let me get the bowl real quick.
She has a charisma skill of, we'll give her a charisma 5. How does that sound? Or 6, which do you think?
Lucky was like a 7. So
Yeah.
she should be pretty close to that.
Well, okay, we'll give her a 6.
Yeah.
Just for her charisma, but she's going to have to default on it because I don't think she has any
Sexual skills?
skills.
I don't know, she probably might.
Alright, so she has a charisma of 6, and we're going to give her 1 dice in gymnastics. She's not using the skill appropriately, so not all of her successes will count.
I got 1 success.
She got 1 success, but she got 2 successes, but one of them isn't going to count because it's not in the same skill. Nonetheless, you're a little bit sore, you're a little bit tired, you've been really busy. This is the first full night of sleep, so it's kind of like you're stiff and you move into it and whatnot. And it happens very quickly in the shower, so it's not like you had a lot of control over the situation like you wanted to, because it was more like an impulse that as soon as you thought it and everything's happened, oh man, I'm already done. Needless to say,
Excellent.
You still only made 1 success, and she only made 1 success, so she too is very comfortable with you in the shower right now. As you have just finished smushing over some cheap hotel soap smells.
Excellent. I mean, it's like you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, I guess I'll point out that I brought food
Okay.
when we're done with the shower. It's probably cold now. Oops.
Or warm.
Oh yeah, well I kind of forgot about the food when I heard the shower, so.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. Now like, literally, I forgot I brought food up.
So, after getting the shower and getting cleaned up, you snack a little on the food. She's promiscuous, or at least very advancing. She's not going to get dressed. She doesn't have any clean clothes now. So she's going to take, when she gets a moment, and wash the clothes that she does have.
Excellent.
In the meantime, she will just go au naturel around your apartment.
Okay. Well, I'm going to message Sunny so that I don't have to say Sunny's name in case Jess knows the name, or Jess doesn't say anything in the background while I'm on the phone. So I'm just going to message Sunny.
Okay.
And see if she has any safe houses a little cleaner and safer than Yan-Yan's that I could use for a couple of days.
Do you remember what you guys were up to at this time?
We finished the archaeology, and now... Actually, I have a little bit of a downtime, because I'm waiting on Alan and Zoe to get back to me, and in that case, I'm just working today. I think today's a work day.
Yep.
I have some appointments, and I'm waiting by the phone anyway, because I'm expecting Alan to get in touch with me, so I would probably get the message relatively quick. I'll text him back, and I'll ask, what's it for? ?
Just a friend.
Okay. Did you say anything about it being secure? Because Sunny's not gonna think to ask that if you're just like, oh, safe house, that's cool.
Well, I guess I said safer than Yan-Yan's, but I guess more secure is what I would have meant.
And also, she has no idea about Yan-Yan's because that was Nick's person, not hers.
Oh, well, it was you that sent us there, so I never knew that it wasn't yours, yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking at it going,
like,
who the fuck is Yan-Yan?
Yeah, so no, then she's like, who is Yan-Yan again?
That trailer shack on the hill. Yeah, a double wide. What do you call, like, the Matrix chairs that you sit in and I don't know. I'm not part of that world. I don't know what it's called.
It's because she studied at the Matrix chairs that people sit in, and you jack into them, and you just drool for like 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm typing all of that out. It's like, I don't know what it's called. That's what was there. So a safe house that doesn't have cyber horrors and drugs, and is better than a double wide on a hill with cardboard windows.
As she reads this, yeah, she's gonna laugh. She'll send a message back, and she's like, that doesn't really narrow it down at all. Most of the places I have available are nothing like that. What exactly are you looking for?
A comfortable, secure, not exorbitantly expensive location.
Okay, then she'll text you back. Secure to keep people in, or secure to keep people out?
Out. People out.
Yeah, give me a few minutes, I'll get back in touch with you.
I need a jail cell in a secluded place. Preferably underground. That's gonna be my next safe house request to Sunny, by the way. I don't know what it's gonna be for, but that's gonna be the next one.
So, yeah. She'll message Terrence and she'll be like, I have somebody who wants a safe house for a friend to hide them for a while. Do we have anything?
He responds back, go onto the Enclave app and look for the one that looks like a house icon and click on it. And then start using the search options to filter out what you're looking for.
Do I even have the app on my phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
He downloaded the app on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, then I'll do that, because I forgot I had it on my phone. House button.
Nancy's, like, leaning over you, just kind of, not really leaning, but she's watching. And then, like, she moves, she's on your screen, she's kind of hovering your icons, the icon that you would be pressing.
Yeah. Would you like to just do it, Nancy? I can see your...
Okay, she begins playing with the app. She plays with the app for a moment, opens up and begins narrowing down a selection of houses and whatnot. And she goes, how many occupants?
Is that just one?
One. Number of houses disappear. Level of security. They give it a rating, 1 through 6. 6 can be expensive.
6 can be expensive, and he said relatively not expensive.
Let's do 5 or 4.
Let's start with 4.
4 it is. Narrows down. It's gone from like over 2,000 options within the Seattle area down to less than 20.
Okay. And what's the price range?
Like the cheapest right now you see is like $1,200 for a month.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through and it's like, Nancy, can you figure out what kind of security these houses have?
Yes.
Because that's what I need. Something that I guess will keep people from coming in.
Yes.
Instead of leaving.
Activating agent programs. And she does some stuff, and then she says, I need at least 30 minutes to process all the data.
What did you just do? I
just sent agent programs to all 22 different locations. I'm investigating as we speak.
Huh. Okay. Well, in the meantime, she'll text Odysseus back and be like, I have a number of options that I'm working on narrowing down. do you have anything in particular that I need to know for price range, or that I need to know for the person that's staying there? Meaning that, not knowing who the person is, but meaning, do they have any special needs, essentially?
As you're typing it, Nancy pops in, this one has a garden.
A garden?
And she highlights it with a color on your comlink.
Okay.
This one is near a hospital.
Okay.
This one is in a school zone.
I'll look over to Jess and I'll ask, do you have any requirements other than secure and comfortable?
She rubs the couch, looks at you and goes, well, this seems nice.
I wouldn't exactly call it secure.
Oh.
I mean, I'm the only security system in the building.
She stretches out seductively on the couch saying, well, I mean, did you have someplace you needed to go?
No, but I don't know how long it would be safe for you to stay here. Yeah, I don't know how much time it'll take before you're safe in Seattle. And I don't have to stay here either.
Okay, she nods. My mother has fingers in 2 cyber security firms, so that needs to be taken into account. And that's important. She also has friends in, well, of course you know she has friends in the Tong. And so they like to break and enter when she tells them to.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I was about to ask her which 2 security agencies it was, because I knew it was Aegis from the.
And the other one is like a Chinese sounding name. The acronym comes out to FUK, and so that at some point FUK is going to merge with Aegis.
Fuck Aegis.
Because it's fucking ass.
Yeah.
They're going to merge. It's either that or cock. I was thinking about cock. Making a
fuck ass.
Yeah. Or ass fuck.
Or ass fuck.
Yeah, that would be hell of a security name.
That's what happens when you get caught.
Anyways, yeah, there's another one. It doesn't have a name yet.
Okay.
She points out 2 security firms, the Tong at her access. She has troll friends.
Okay. So I'll message Sunny back and I'll say the location can't have a security system by Aegis or the other one, and preferably not in an area where the Tong are known to operate with impunity, and preferably under 2,000 a month.
Alright, so I'll get the message and be like, So apparently they have a preference for security systems. So nix out Aegis and nix out this other one that I...
Narrows it down to 5.
Alright, and do we have any data on whether or not these houses are in a Tong-operated area?
A map of Seattle comes up with several overlays of gangs, the Triad, the Tong, street gangs, biker gangs, and starts... changes around, reduces it down to 1.
And how much is it?
It's a little bit more than 2,000 a month.
Okay.
And it's out in Fort Lewis, outside the military base, in housing that normally is where military individuals, like military suburban families live, off base.
How much is the rent?
We'll say $2,250.
$2,250.
Nancy goes, Terrence gets a 10% discount if we apply it. He has one available, but it's only once per year. If we apply the discount, it will become $1,975. This is an application that can be activated if he applies. He just has to fill out some information and attach some... She brings up, like, a selection of information. Like, you'd have to fill in what's your ID, and you know, what email address do you use, and...
Oh, God, no. I don't want to do that.
He'll be getting spam email for years.
Who the hell signed me up for this shit?
Yeah. So I'll message him back and, say, like, I found this one, but it's a little bit over 2K. I mean, if the money's a problem now, you can get back to me, what you can, and I'll take care of the rest. If it's that important.
How much are they asking?
$2,250.
Oh. Yeah, I can do $2,250.
And that'll be for a month's time. It has availability for 2 months if you needed it. I can mark that off too, and you can just pay me if you need it, and if not, I'll cancel it.
Alright, there's no cancellation fee, is there?
No. If there is, I'll worry about it. That's what she says.
With the amount of money he has to put forward to be part of this specialized club, there better not be any ETFs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you've donated $1 million, and there's an early termination fee for that.
Oh yeah, go ahead and book it for 2 months.
Okay. So I will take care of that. And I'm assuming that I'll get a message as to where the keys can be picked up.
Yep.
And is this something that I can just forward over to him directly?
Yeah, it gives a code, a name, and information that you're supposed to present when you arrive at a dry cleaner's to pick the keys up.
Okay. So yeah, I'll send you over all of that information, and
Nancy begins perusing pictures of the apartment. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath studio apartment on the side of a site high-rise, and it overlooks the bay.
Oh, that's nice.
And so it shows like cool pictures. It's also far enough south of Fort Lewis that it's away from the downtown area, and they show pictures without rain.
Dang, that's exciting.
The one day a year it doesn't rain, they took pictures.
Yeah.
It stopped raining. Everyone outside now.
Get the camera and look happy.
So I'll forward you over the information. So tell you, good luck. Hope everything works out.
Okay. I'll message back, thanks, and I'm still available for work. So I don't want her to think that this is somehow going to interfere with me working if she needs somebody.
So yeah, she'll be like, thanks, appreciate it. And yeah, that's good. On Sunny's end.
Alright. Was there a time frame for when the keys should be picked up, or is it just whenever you get there, pick up the keys?
Whenever you get there, pick up the keys.
Okay, cool.
You've been given a name of a person you're supposed to meet, catchphrase you're supposed to say, who you are supposed to be. You notice it says that your name is Trollface.
It's an ironic name. Okay, so yeah, has Jess been successful in getting her laundry finished?
Yes, but now it's drying. Unless you want hours to pass or something along those lines, and yeah, she'd be cleaned up.
Well, no, because, so I don't know if it would be safer for her to stay here while I go out and pick up the key, or if it would be better to keep her with me, but risk taking her into public to go get the key. Because I know Seattle's a big place, but yeah, I also know that I'm already in the middle of things, so I might be being watched, or my apartment might be being watched. I guess she's not really safe anywhere.
If you have a helmet.
Yeah. I would definitely let her wear my helmet, because I don't think I have... When you buy a bike, does it come with 2 helmets or 1 helmet?
Generally the one.
Yeah. Then I wouldn't have bought an extra one, so I would just let her use my helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll ask her, or actually I will suggest to her that it would be safer for her to come with me when I go pick up the key for the safe house, and then we can just head straight there, than for her to stay here without me.
Alright.
Alright. Well, yeah, I guess we can just hang out until her laundry's done. I'll put on some clean clothes too, since I'm also clean, and I probably haven't gotten dressed yet.
Okay.
Since she wasn't worried about putting clothes on.
Okay.
Maybe you can go for round 2.
I mean, I don't want to rush into round 2. And then there's going to be a clean bed at where we're going, so,
Alright.
Refactory period. Got to let everything reset.
You said earlier that you wanted a moment to have a chance to talk with her about things. You started the conversation,
yeah.
And then it got distracted off into getting to a different place.
Yeah.
And then you skipped step 3 and went on to step 6 and had sex.
What was step 3?
Asking questions about her intentions moving forward, whether she's staying in Seattle, leaving, how she wants to deal with her mom. There's a bunch of other stuff, and then later on it was supposed to be the smush time, but we just hit smush right off the bat.
Oh, see, I was thinking that it was supposed to be smush first, and then we have the serious conversation about what her future is.
Oh, I thought they would reversed in order.
I know, I'm not a Boy Scout.
Just making sure.
Yeah, so I guess while we're waiting for the dryer would be a good time to have that conversation. Yeah. Our awkward conversation approaching. He doesn't. That's out of character.
That's
out of character.
Do you say that?
Awkward conversation approaching. Man, that's how I'm going to start every awkward conversation from now on. Sorry.
Good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even good at starting awkward conversations in, like, not reality. I'm just gonna... Oh. Nope, I gave my whiskey to Yan Yan, so I don't even have anything to drink in here. I was gonna say, I'll pour us some whiskey and it'll break the ice, and there's none. So, I assume that we're sitting on the couch together, because it doesn't make much sense to, like, sit across the room from one another, all nakedified.
Yeah, that would definitely be weird.
Yeah.
And would lead well into that awkward conversation voice.
It would. So yeah. Snuggled up on the couch. I'll ask her, so is your plan to just leave town once you're safe, or are you going to be staying in Seattle once everything's taken care of with your mom?
There's a pause, and then she responds by saying, "What do you mean by taking care of with my mom?"
Yeah, once you're safe. Once your mom's not after you anymore.
She's always going to be after me. I have to leave Seattle. I mean, the only other option is if, somehow she died. But she's got my heart in her, so I don't expect her to die anytime soon.
Alright. Your goal is just to leave Seattle and just be dead to Lucky?
And she stops and she's going to roll her eyes at this time. Oh, Lucky. I wish I could just write that out of my life. There was so much good in that relationship, but then it all went really wrong. I would like to fix things with him, but he's never going to fix himself. He's always going to be that guy who gambles, who goes back on his word, who will lie to you because even when I told him to stop seeing all of his side action, he still saw side action. He still had someone. I know. I hired a detective to find her. Like I've hired a detective to find all the others. But this one I just decided it was gone too long and too far and I needed to send a message. And so I did something that was wrong.
What did you do?
I don't like talking about it, but I paid somebody to offer.
Yeah, I'll just nod when she says that. I won't interrupt the rest of her story.
I found out about... Lucky's older than I am. A lot older. I don't know why I was attracted to him, but he's really good at talking, and he's a good guy, and he's a gentleman, and he's got money and looks, and then he pick you up off your feet and make you feel like you are unstoppable. It was great. But then, as the years went by, he started losing interest in me. He kept going back and seeing his old flame. And then you pick up others. Not just one, sometimes two. So he was seeing me plus at least 3 other women on the side. I don't think he ever really loved me. In fact, there's one that he's been after for so long, she keeps playing hard to get. I think that's the one he's really in love with. But I had to send a message. I had to let him know I was serious. I had gotten rid of at least one of them by convincing him to leave her behind for me. But this one just wasn't going away. She was trying to get him to leave Seattle, to go to Florida. And she was younger than I am. I have a friend, and he knows people. And he helped me find somebody a detective, who worked under the table. And then I found out where she was at.
I'll brush, the hair, aside while she's talking, just so I'm not being creepy and just listening.
I use my company's influence. I use some of Arcadia's assets. That's the nice way of... I manipulated somebody in the company who I knew could do that kind of stuff. And she was trying to leave city. But I took advantage of the company's assets, and I hunted her down, and I had someone take care of her. It bothers me because I manipulated someone's life to do something terrible. I mean, everyone was affected. The girl I forced to kill Lucky's mistress, the taxi cab driver. I was told he was in the cab when they shot her in the cab from a helicopter. I mean, they were serious about this. I would say I did this. I did it all. But the truth of the matter is, I told my mother all about it, and she was the one that made all of this take place. She was the one who tried to make it all go away. When I realized what she was going to do, that's when I let... She looks at me and she says, my friend that I found to get the detective through, I told him what was happening. He was the one, he said, he hired the taxi cab driver to get her out of the city. I don't know. I think I made a mistake. I didn't mean to get her killed, but that's what happened.
I mean, that's the past now. You've got to look forward. You know, you've got to find your safe way out of Seattle and make a life wherever you land.
She kind of stops and realizes she talked about something that wasn't even related to what you were saying. She goes, but you asked about Lucky. No. I'm going to let Lucky stay in Seattle. He can have his shrink or whatever the hell she is. I don't care anymore. I'm washing my hands of that. I tried. I was there. What the hell was her name? Dr. Daylight or something. I met her once. Much prettier than I hate her.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I'm making a composure roll, because I think I know who she's talking about. One success.
Yeah, you know who Dr. Dalen is.
And the dryer buzzer goes off.
That's definitely worth an extra karma right there. That's good.
Saved by the buzzer. Oh, man. Alright, well, I know what her plan is. I got a whole lot more
Kill
information.
Sonny.
Yeah.
That's not the plan.
No, her plan is to stay dead and leave Seattle.
Yep, because she can't contemplate killing her mom.
Yeah, which works for me, because I don't want to have to kill her mom either, because that would be really difficult. But yeah, so I'll suggest we get dressed and go pick up the key, head over to the safe house.
Okay.
I'll pack like a little duffel bag that I can strap to the bike or something.
Uh-huh.
Full of my guns and stuff.
As you're packing up and doing stuff, she says, I wanna change of plans. My lawyer, Deborah, she needs to know what's going on. She'd have money for me. Money that I could use to buy clothes. I can fit some of her clothes. I need something more than just this one outfit. I need some money. I need a phone. And my lawyer is really good about that stuff.
Does your mom know your lawyer's name?
Yes.
She should probably stay at the safe house for a while.
Okay. I know her number. You want to call her?
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I'll call her. Can I call her from your...
Actually, she doesn't have a phone. They took everything from her.
Oh, that's
except
right,
for her
that's
clothes.
right. Okay. Yeah, I'll give her a call.
From where?
From...
Or I should say from whom?
Yeah, I've got... Oh, where's that name that I had written down? I think it was like Brian something or Brad something. I had somebody else's phone that I got from that mugger on the bus when I beat him up in the alley.
Beat him in the alley.
I beat him straight in the alley.
Nope, I only have Joseph Green written down.
Okay, it's probably on the paper notes that I have. I'm gonna go grab them real quick.
What? I hate her. Yeah, I mean, I believe that Jessica completely believes Sonny and Lucky have been having a long-standing relationship.
Even though you've already discussed that in person?
Yeah, I don't think she believes you. Nothing you could ever say would ever convince Jessica that nothing was going on between you and Lucky.
Yeah.
Ever. She just thinks Lucky is,
Well, he is.
He is, yeah. She knows Lucky is a horn dog.
Yeah. Guess she doesn't think that any woman can resist his charms.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not on this sheet of paper either.
How about Billy Mays?
Billy Mays works.
Okay.
As long as it's not the slap chop guy.
You call from the Billy Mays phone. The number she gives you rings a whole bunch. Answer machine picks up. Woman's voice. Hi, this is Deborah Mudrow. Please leave a message after the beep. The person's voicemail that you are calling is currently full. Please call back. Or you can text.
I'm just gonna hang up the phone.
Cut.
I'm asking Jess, is she usually pretty good about answering the phone?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's an unknown number to her, so maybe no.
Yeah. I mean, is it like her personal phone or is it her work phone?
Personal phone, yeah.
Okay. Is her voicemail box usually full if you ever have to leave messages?
I've never had to leave a message. We should just go by her place. It's over in Bellevue.
I'm gonna give her my, armored jacket to wear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give her my Colt America.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to, wear my great coat with my armored vest under it. And I'm gonna have we'll take the HK-227 underneath the coat on a sling.
Bellevue has checkpoints.
Damn it. Okay.
Bellevue is filled with rich people.
God, Admiral Akbar is screaming in my head right now. Yeah. I'm gonna let her know that it feels like a trap. It smells like a trap.
But Deborah's my good friend, and she would have money for me.
Yeah, but if your mom knew of Deborah and knew that you were alive and knew that Deborah was involved in you still being alive, your mom's gonna go after Deborah. Deborah's not answering her phone. Deborah's voicemail is full. So she has not been answering calls.
No, why would she do that? Deborah's a good woman. She wouldn't do anything visually. She's upset by your statement. And she's like, you need to go check on her to make sure she's okay. She knows about you. So when you tell her who you are, she'll understand and she'll believe you.
I am going to take you to the safe house. And then I will go check on Deborah.
Okay. We need to go by my post office box.
Where's your post office box?
At the post office.
Does your mother know about the post office box?
I don't know. That's what Deborah got me to set up some time ago. It's where I have some stuff in it. It's where I get my mail, as well as I store a few things. Like my spare ID. I should have put money in there, but I never thought about that.
So, out of character, would she need her ID to get from here to the safe house?
No. But
Okay.
ID is going to let her get through security checkpoints. Especially if they're like, who are you guys? Here's my ID. And we're like, oh, you live here. Go the fuck on. You don't live here. Go the fuck away.
Yeah. But I guess I don't know where the safe house is. Yeah, I do. It's in
Fort Lewis.
Yeah.
South. You're heading south.
Right.
Our post office, the post office that she deals with is in downtown, which
Right.
is a big, well-illuminated building filled with lots of people almost all the time, including homeless people and police officers. Yes, so it'd be filled with knight errant.
Okay. Can I make some kind of a knowledge roll to know if Knight Errant is associated with Aegis?
Yes, you have any sort of security skill thingy?
Corp security protocol?
No, just default intelligence then.
Okay.
Or you have streetwise?
I have street knowledge.
Bam, use that instead. Because word on the street about what the fuck the cops are doing is really important.
Okay. So, intelligence. Wait.
Sorry, logic.
Logic, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't see intelligence. I guess I don't have any. Alright. Wow. 4 6s.
No.
I rolled 4 dice.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, no. If this was in Everett or on the highways, I would say, yeah, you might be worried about it because Lone Star and Aegis are good buddies. Aegis is also a corporation that comes out of Texas and the South.
Okay.
Knight
Okay.
Errant also... Oh, this is another piece of information. Lone Star, Knight Errant, and Kagami all do not like security corporations of any type crossing their boundaries.
Okay.
So if Aegis suddenly did a high-speed pursuit anywhere off of their normal area, the cops aren't going to like it. Cops are going to slap them with fines, fees, chase their asses down, and pound their vehicles. Because remember, cop cars actually have red and blue flashing lights, while security corporations just have those shitty orange and yellow things. So there's you got that.
Okay. And to get from here to the post office, how many checkpoints would it be that we have to get through?
You're in downtown. 0.
Excellent. So yeah, we can go to the post office first.
The reason why there's no checkpoints is because in the downtown area, traffic flows freely and quickly. You pass by plenty of arcologies and other places where there are security, but most of it is digitally watched. Nobody asks questions about how you drive and where you drive. It's when you start going into those more guarded areas, Bellevue, Tacoma, and whatnot. If you drove into our arcology area, then yeah, you might hit checkpoint.
Okay. I'll still give her the call to America. I'm gonna make sure everything's offline. So turn off all the wireless signals on everything.
Check.
Then yeah, we can stop by the post office on the way.
Okay. I rolled no encounter. So you get there, she thumbprints the post office box, it pops open. She pulls out a wad of mail and some other stuff. I'm assuming she's got like a grocery bag or something she's going to stick it all into. She thumbs through it, pulls out a ID card, out of it, opens an envelope, pulls out an ID card, punches it out, holds your thumbs up to it and goes, doo-doo-doo, turns it on, and then she slides that into her pocket, inside the vestment, looks at the rest of the bills and whatnot, and sticks them back into the bag, kind of fills around with them, looking for anything worth of value, shoves them back in, shuts the box back. She only wanted her ID card.
Okay. Alright, but at least she's got some money available to her, right? Is that...
No, the ID card is not a cred stick. The ID card, though, if she wanted to access her bank and stuff, she could go to an ATM and make a withdrawal.
Okay. I'll say we should go grab the key and get to the safe house.
The only thing that happens between here and getting to the safe house is the guy looks at you and goes, "Your name is Trollface? You don't look like a troll."
You know, I'll tell him, it's like calling the biggest guy tiny. You know, it's one of those ironic nicknames.
I don't get it.
It'll sink in. And then I'll head back to the bike.
Okay. You get to the safe house. You have to go up to it's like the 5th floor of this apartment. Studio kind of scenario. Nice vaulted ceilings, hardwood floors, nice 80s deco furniture. It looks like it popped out of a techno music kind of video and whatnot. The little lampshade falls down, like lighting. It's really nice. You get there, you pull the key out, it scans the key. You're not like you put the key in the lock or anything. After that, everything moves around. There are a 2-stage door to get into the building. You get up to the elevator. To ride anywhere above the 3rd floor requires having the key. So, bam, you're able to get up to the 5th floor, get out. Nice apartment. Already stocked with food.
Awesome.
Got a balcony overlooking the bay. Nice look at trees. It's raining down here, so maybe the picture lied.
Okay. Oh, man, I'm really not excited about going to check on Deborah. But I don't say that. I don't say that out loud. I'm just thinking that to myself, because it definitely just feels like a trap. But, so I'll make sure she's comfortable. I'll look around. I'm gonna do a, perception to look over and, see if there are any unadvertised security implements in there, like bugs or cameras that shouldn't be there, things like that.
Okay. At this point, your phone goes off saying, "Welcome to the apartment. Hope you find everything you like. There's food in there. Also, food voucher the food vendor comes around once a month to restock. If you have any preferences, just make sure to punch it into the app as pre-requested. Security code number is this. This is the other information that you need to know, and it goes through with some details."
Okay, I'll pass along the security information.
Okay.
Alright, how'd that perception roll go?
Only 2 successes.
No, there doesn't seem to be any extras. You do find the security panel. for locking the place down. It does have a barricade door that's recessed into the wall. So upon walking around, you do find the barricade door. You're like, what is this? Oh, that's a barricade door. How do I activate it? Oh, man, I need a code. Bing, your phone goes off. Oh, code. Punch the button. Bam, barricade door comes over. Barricade door is probably going to take a lot of effort. A hacker might be able to pop it back open or troll. But in the meantime, there's a barricade door. Low caliber firearms are not getting through that. Checking the wall surrounding it, it is also reinforced. But the wall beyond that, at least 2 meters on either side of the door, are not reinforced. So, if they get smart and try to cut past it, they're fucked. If they go farther past the door, they're going to get pop a hole through the wall. Yeah. There's not a lot of wall to work with, and there's plenty of furniture you can move over those areas. The balcony is on the 5th floor, and it's well designed that the balconies beneath you are staggered. So if you wanted to jump down balcony to balcony, you can make it down to the 1st floor pretty easily.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. I'll show all this to Jess. I'll write down the code, and I don't know, tape it next to the panel for if she needs to activate the security door, if she needs to activate any other features. I'll take the Colt that I gave her, and I'll show her how to use it, everything but pull the trigger. Change the magazine, because I'll give her a couple extra magazines, and I'll let her know if anyone comes here while I'm gone, close the security door and let me know as soon as that door is closed. But the door's got to be first. Door first, then call me. I'll turn around and head right back here.
Okay. She will call your phone from the apartment's phone number.
Okay, so then I've got it. And then I'll head out.
Okay.
Go check on Deb.
All right.
So I've got to pass through some checkpoints to get there. I know that they will check me for firearms, right?
They'll run a scan over you. As long as they're not active and they're well hidden, they're not going to see them.
Okay. I'm trying to think if it would be better to have my submachine gun in a saddlebag, because it's like a hard case, so there's no gun outline to be seen. It's just in a case. Or if it would be okay to just have it under my coat, because it's a armored greatcoat. So I don't imagine it would show a lot of lines, but it would show more than just putting it in a box would.
Yes. The box is going to be your better bet.
Yeah.
Because once they see that you're wearing a coat, because it's going to show up, they're going to just ask you to open the coat.
Okay.
I mean, that's what the procedure is. Oh, he's wearing an armored coat. That's fashionable. That's acceptable. Sir, can we take your coat? Because you're wearing it. Make sure you ain't got anything else.
Yeah. I'll keep my my Ares 5 tucked in the back of my pants so that when I open my coat, it won't show.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll have the submachine gun in a saddlebag so that hopefully I can get to it if shit hits the fan and I can't right away.
She's going to give you her ID because she has access to Deborah's apartment. So if you get there and nobody answers the door, you can use her ID to open the door.
Okay. Excellent. All right. I'll look back as I'm heading out the door, and I'll say, I'll be back. I'll close the door behind me.
Okay. Ironically, it's because I'll be back.
Yeah.
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 All right. I rolled a 5 for the encounters.
Oh, excellent. So I get 5 encounters?
No. High is bad, low is good.
Oh, okay.
You get to the checkpoint, and as you pull up and whatnot, they would. Sir, move forward. Park in the yellow painted zone, please. Nice overhang. It's like a semi-tunnel as cars are coming in and out of this Bellevue area. It's a part of an arcology. There's a bunch of buildings. You pull into the yellow area, sir. Thank you very much. He looks over the guy who's behind the little thingy. He pushes the button. He stares at you for a minute. He's got that lackadaisical look on his face. He looks you over, stares for a minute. Sir, could you open your armored jacket, please?
Can I do a sneaking roll to help in opening my coat without revealing that there's something behind me?
Use charisma plus your sneaking.
Okay, well, it's better than defaulting on charisma.
You're trying to make a pretty face. You're like, hey, look, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with your agility at this point.
Okay. 2 successes.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you do like this. The guy looks you up and down, looks over to the guy in the booth. The guy in the booth goes, "Thank you very much. Drive safe. It's raining out there."
I'll do a little wave as I walk back to my bike, put my helmet back on.
All right. As you move into this section, this arcology in Bellevue, all the streets are covered. You can still see the night sky and the rain coming in, but almost everything has a covering on it, so you're not driving in the rain.
Oh, it's amazing.
And it's nighttime by now. Everything's lit. There's trees up and down the sidewalks, neon signs. Everything is clean. You don't see any homeless people. People walk around laughing and joking. I know there's open air bars, people sitting around having drinks, bunch of college kids running around in like a little park area. It's beautiful. It's fucking amazing. It's like a dream wonderland. Anyways, but you find the apartment complex in question. It's not an apartment complex, it's an apartment building, big high-rise apartment building. It's trisectional, so it's got like 3 towers that are connected by a central tower. You head in, you walk up, the door guy opens the door, and let me get the door for you. Have a great evening. You come walking in, and as you walk in, there is no concierge desk, there's no front desk, but you see that there's a digital scanner that you're about to walk through. It's probably going to tag you with some RFID tags, because it's got like one of the little misters. It's how they track people who come in and out of the building.
Okay.
What IDs do you have on?
I guess the only ID that I would have would be... Oh, man. I need to get another fake ID. It would be Friedrich Becker.
Okay.
So that's the only fake ID that I have.
Well, you also have... I didn't say fake IDs, I said IDs.
Right. Yeah, I've got Jess's on me. Are those like things that you would need to turn on and off, or is it just like having it on you?
You turn them on and off.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just have hers turned on, mine turned off.
Okay. You walk through the area, you feel the air blowing on you, you only know, you can't feel them. The little radio frequency ID tags are being blown across you. Hundreds of thousands of them are sprayed onto you. And they've added a nice lilac scent to it, so it smells good too.
Nice.
The AR device, which is hologrammed through this hallway, and a gentleman appears to there and says, "Good evening, Jessica Luciano. Good to see you again." Nearby, some ladies walking by look over at you and snicker.
My name is Jessica.
Yeah.
He sits there and immediately makes a gesture, the hologram does, toward the elevator, and the doors open up.
Alright, like what are the surroundings like in the lobby where I'm at now?
A couple of small palm trees here and there. The glass hologram projectors are along the wall on either side with a nice little line of neon blue shooting across the floor. The floor is tiled with that light and dark coloration. Everything else is like a nice cream white color, including the ceilings, which are dome-shaped. All edges are neon blue coloration.
Okay.
The hallway from the front door comes in. It divides into 2 smaller sections on either side that have bathrooms for both men and women on either side. To the left, of course, is for the larger people's bathrooms. So the icon is a broad-shouldered woman and a broad-shouldered man, i.e. orcs. And trolls. So in there's a toilet big enough for a dwarf to take a bath in.
Nice.
And so it goes past that, in a little side alleyway that leads to the little garden nook, and then on the other side it leads to a series of candy machines.
Okay. But yeah, because I just wanted to take note of the floor in case I have to make a quick retreat for any reason.
If you're on the first floor, your options are head into a garden area or head back out the door. Now, of course, I said it's 3 towers connected by a central area, and so
Right.
you're walking into one of the towers. The hallway goes beyond that into the central area. And so
Okay.
You're not in that central part right now. You're the entranceway of one of the 3 towers.
Okay. Cool. I'll go ahead and head to the elevator then.
I see that you hear a voice saying, "I see the last time you were here, you came to the 18th floor. I'll take you there now unless you have distant destination."
No, the 18th floor will be fine.
Great. Whew. Elevator accelerates. Seconds later, it comes to a stop. Whew. Doors open up. Enjoy your stay.
Before I step out of the hallway, or into the hallway, do I hear anything?
Nope. It's peaceful, it's quiet, like a hotel hallway. All you can hear is the hum of the air conditioning and maybe the close of a door distant down the hallway in some other direction.
Okay. I guess I'll step out, and I would know what the apartment number is, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see any signs that are like apartment such and such this way, apartment such and such that way? Okay. Yeah. I'll follow the signs. As I get closer, I definitely want to be more careful. Yeah, should I go ahead and roll a perception? Because I don't want to... I'm worried that if they haven't already gotten her, then they might be getting her now. Or they may have already gotten her and have set up some kind of an ambush if I come to get her or check on her. So the closer I get, the more careful I want to be as I move.
Agility plus sneaking. I'll go ahead and make the perception check.
Oh man, these real dice don't really like me as much as the computer dice do. I got 2 successes.
Okay. You get up to the door, and it's the right door as far as Jessica told you, so you're here.
Okay. I'm gonna put my ear up to the door and see if I hear anything. So that's intuition and perception?
Yep.
Okay. Got 4 successes.
Okay. Nope. You hear AC. And a clicking sound. Might be like a chain on a fan.
Okay. I'm gonna check again to make sure that there's nobody in the hallway. And if it's clear, then I'll reach back and I'll pull out my pistol as I swipe the key to get into the apartment.
Okay. Door unlocks, and you now have access to the apartment and your pistol drawn. A quick sweep of the hallway reveals that nobody is watching you. If there are security cameras, they're pretty well hidden. But you've went through a lot of checkpoints just to get here. If there's a security detail, they realize that Jessica has walked back into the building. And if there's smart security detail, they've already referenced the last time Jessica was here to realize you are not Jessica. And if something has gone wrong or happened here, security might have already been alerted of your presence. So you might not have a lot of time. These are things that are probably running through Odysseus' head. Time is of the essence. And the show just started.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go straight in, and I guess just try to listen as I'm closing the door, because I don't want to let the door slam, but I'm not gonna millimeter the door closed just to be absolutely silent, because it's time sensitive now. So
okay.
Are there any lights on or?
Yes, there are lights on. As you push the door shut, look back over your shoulder. You're in a small foyer area. Hardwood floors. Ceiling is the same, cream-colored. The walls, on the other hand, are bright eggshell white. Nearby, a coat rack. A few coats hang on it. One of them is on the floor. Boots knocked over. You can see as you're turning, a TV stand with TV are smashed into the floor. Underneath the TV from where you're at, you can see a leg sticking out. The scene of the rest of the room, disheveled, messed up. You see in the ceiling a fan. It is broken and smashed, and it spins in a semicircle, making like a click, click, click noise. Oh, yes, and I was just reminded, make a composure roll, because this has been here a while.
Why?
Don't worry, you smell like lilacs.
1 success.
You see from under the TV a woman, her leg, blood. You can see the end of her hand, but there are no fingers. You can see that the fan's busted, and some sort of thing dangles from a section of rope. You're not sure exactly what you're looking... Oh, shit, it's her other leg. They butchered her.
Yeah.
Whoever they are. This is just from the door.
Man. Yeah. I think that I'm gonna assume that it's her. I'm not gonna go check, because I think maybe, I don't even know what she looks like, right?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You're gonna check for a pulse? I'm joking.
No. But I am going to check for valuables. Like any cash or cred sticks or anything small that looks like it'll be worth pocketing.
So you're going to have to move in because you're still at the foyer.
Yeah.
There's a kitchen immediately to your left, a countertop, a little island has stuff strewn across it, including a purse. You see a comlink sitting on the little island, and nearby are 2 fingers and a lot of blood.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the comlink, and I'll look through the purse to see if there's anything else.
Alright, you begin thumbing through it. You find her cred stick. There's a fish tank. Looks like all the fish are dead. Bookshelves with decor on it.
I'm gonna sprinkle some fish food in the aquarium.
You see there's an ear in the aquarium.
Oh, okay, well. Man, they went to town, huh?
Yep. You see there's an entertainment system. Hey, there's one of those little robots that clean floors. You know somebody who loves those things.
Yeah, that's bigger than pocket sized. I'm gonna leave it. Has it smeared blood, like trails all over the house yet? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Probably even sucked up a finger, because you count only 9.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. So the kitchen was her purse and her phone. The living room looks like that's where most of the excitement happened.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a chair here that looks like it had rope attached to it. It's covered in blood right now. So whatever did happen looked like she might have been tied to the chair and then butchered a while before other things. You find a watch you find an old classic looking watch with a pearl back face sitting on the inside of the table next to the couch. So you take your watch off and you leave it on the side table. So whatever this was, it wasn't a robbery.
Right.
Probably also because she's got some rings, some jewelry.
So I want to avoid getting bloody, so I don't know if I'll take the rings off the severed fingers.
Oh, the rings and the rings and the watch, I'm saying, are like on the side.
Oh,
table.
okay.
Like she pulled it off when she got home and set it all down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take all that. The watch and the rings and such. Is there anything like in the bedroom that's valuable? Like any other jewelry or anything?
All right, you move into the bedroom and make a perception.
6 successes.
On the bed, there's a lot of folders and whatnot that have been scattered, and there's a lot of paperwork on the floor as well. You see there's 2 computers that have been smashed. Look, they came in this room and they trashed things.
Right.
They trashed a bunch of things. Sorting through, you begin looking for anything worthwhile. You see that there's one of the computers has a dongle sticking out of it, and it's not the kind of dongle that you use for like a better Wi-Fi reception. It's kind you store data on.
Okay. I'm going to grab that.
Okay.
And are there any... I don't have any computer skills, but would I recognize important computer components that like data can be pulled off of?
Yeah, the thing you just pull out a computer would be something. Otherwise, pretty much every computer relies upon a cloud to store information.
So it's not like physical hard drives like we have right now.
They
it's
don't.
all cloud stuff. Okay.
They do have those, but most people don't use them.
Okay.
Everything's stored in the cloud. Looking about this room, you got 6 successes. You're definitely going to see that they trashed the room. You can tell it was not one person. It was 2 people by the way things look. And you notice that the pictures on the walls are of family members, but one of the pictures that is not on the wall, which is on the ground and is smashed up, is of Jessica.
Okay. Were there any pictures on the wall that were big enough to hide a safe or anything?
Yes.
Has the safe been opened?
There's no safe.
Oh, there's no safe?
It's big enough for it, but upon looking, you're not going to find anything like that.
Okay. Are there any other rooms in the house that I can search through real quick? I really don't want to spend a lot of time in here.
You got the bathroom to work with.
No. I'm not going to check the bathroom.
Alright, you're like, I'm going to check it. Then you see something in the bathroom that kind of sets you off. The toilet seat lid is up.
Oh, that is rude.
It's also a piece of information.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll go in there and check it out.
It's a toilet with the seat up.
Okay. Well, so it was guys that came in here. Or she had a gentleman over who's very inconsiderate before she died.
There you go. You hit it right on the button. So, as far as it goes, you're going to find the piece of data. She didn't have any weapons in the house. She had only a few pieces of valuables. and she didn't have any, and of the files and whatnot, you're going to find files and information on Jessica, as she's a lawyer.
Right.
Deborah was Jessica's lawyer, so you're going to find a lot of paperwork and files and information on that, and I'm pretty sure you'd probably want to grab something like that, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll just take all of the files.
Okay.
Because if any of them aren't about Jessica, maybe there's a file in there that's about something else I can make money off of.
Okay, so you just snag a bunch of them.
Yep.
Your spidey sense is tingling. As you're gathering up the files, you're like, I should go. You're picking up some more. Your voice in the back of your head's like, dude, they're coming up the elevator right now. You just have that creepy sensation feeling that they're about to be here, whoever they are.
And I'm on the 18th floor?
Yes.
Oh, did I see any stairwells while I was... I'm gonna head straight for a stairwell.
Okay.
I'll tuck the gun back, as I get to the door before I open it, and then I'll head out into the hallway. And if there's nobody in the hallway, I'll just run. I'll just run to a stairwell. Alright,
you rush down the hallway to the end of it, to the stairwell, open the door, and as the door is opening and it's starting to sling closed back, you can hear the elevator go ding!
Did the door already close?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it and let it ease closed so that it doesn't make a loud noise.
Okay.
And I'll walk down the first couple flights of stairs, and then I'm just gonna run, skip every other step.
Yeah, 18 floors is a lot of floors.
I mean, I'll go as far as I can as long as I don't hear anybody behind me. If nobody else is in the stairwell, I'll catch my breath and walk the last 10.
Okay. No, nothing. No one comes into the stairwell. You don't hear any sounds behind you. No voices yell out or anything. So you're pretty much able to get all the way down to the first floor without a hindrance. Okay. You find that you come out in the area near the soda machines and candy machines. Remember when you were walking in to describe?
I'm going to move over to the vending machines and act like I'm getting something, but get a layout of the room and see if there's any increased security activity or anything.
Yes, you don't have to roll. It's very obvious. There's a man in a brown suede jacket. He's got a radio. He's got a shitty haircut. He looks to be a much older gentleman in his 40s. He's got a dopey look at his face and an overswollen nose, human. And he's standing there on the radio. He's like, yeah? Are you there? So you can definitely see that he's security, or at least a cop or something. Okay. He's standing in the foyer area entrance to this. So your option is to go back in the stairs, go up a floor, or just walk out there, try to get past him. You got the front door, which is behind him, or straight across to the front of his view toward the garden area.
If I walk to the garden area, am I going to be facing him while I walk there, or facing away from him while I walk there?
You'd be walking this way, and he's looking that way. So you'd walk right in front of him.
Okay.
But he's on his radio. He's not a radio, but a comlink.
Right. So I think what I want to do is take a path around the area back to the front door, but try and stay on the side of him that he's holding the comlink on. So he's kind of blocking his own line of sight on me.
Agility sneaking roll.
Only 2 successes.
You make it to the front door without a problem. He continues to talk behind you as you carry your piles of manila folders filled with papers as you head towards your bike.
Okay. I make it out the front door?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Door guard says, have a good night.
My goal now is just get to the bike and get out of here.
Okay. You arrive at the bike.
All right. There's no boot on it or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
There's just a KE patrol car sitting at the exit to the garage. It has 2 drones popped on top of it. Just parked, sitting. KE is in it as well.
Okay. And that's just the one exit to the garage, right?
One exit to the garage. The other one is to drive off the first floor into a bush or something. Do some cross-country in it. Evil Knievel shit.
I didn't get the off-road bike. I got
then
the
you're gonna fuck shit up if you do that.
Yeah. To park in this garage, was it some kind of park by permit kind of thing, or you just buy a ticket and you've got so many hours? Or
Yep. Buy a ticket, and if you're in and out with it less than an hour, then you don't have to pay anything.
Has it been less than an hour? Oh, gosh.
You feel the sensation of the trappers closing right now. That the maws of the beast are moving quickly, and you have tiny little gaps to get out.
Okay.
That means that guy was a KE detective at the front door, if that's so. Yeah, the guy in the brown suede jacket.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to, 2 drones. Are they blocking it really well, or is there room to maneuver?
They're not even blocking it. They're parked next to it.
Okay. I'm gonna stuff all the folders in the saddlebag with my submachine gun.
Uh-huh.
And get on my bike and start heading towards the exit.
That's a perception check. Alright.
I want to kind of nonchalantly leave. Like, I'm not in a hurry, but I'm not obviously going slowly.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm just being cool.
Okay. You pull up to the thing to ask for your ticket. You see the KE cops have popped out of their car at this time, and they're talking to a guy who's driving a Lamborghini. They're really excited to be talking to this guy, and you think you've seen his face on the Trevids.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold out my ticket.
Okay.
Or put it in the machine, whichever way it goes.
Sure.
Yep.
The little door opens up. As they're having this great conversation, just jabbing it up, you notice that one of the drones is watching you. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll out.
Okay.
As soon as the bar goes up.
Of 4 dice, they've got 3 1s. They were totally just, oh my god, he's a football player. We're going to go talk to him. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, American or international?
American.
Oh, okay.
Seattle has their own football team.
American football.
They also have a hockey team. You make it back to the safe house.
Oh man. All right, now I gotta break the news. So yeah, I'll head up to the safe house. I'm gonna be paranoid. And like when I get there, I want to make sure that there's nothing suspicious. When I am going up to the 5th floor, I'm gonna make sure there's nothing suspicious. When I get to the apartment, I'm gonna make sure there's no signs that anything's changed before I even knock on the door. I'll roll if you want me to, because I'm being like super paranoid right now.
Yeah, if you need to roll. I'm not just gonna. There's no freebies here.
Excellent.
I just set a trap for you. You walked right into the trap. I rolled bad. You rolled good. You walked out of the trap. That doesn't mean the trap's over.
Oh man. So no successes, but only 3 1s.
How many dice?
11. Everything else is 2s and 3s.
So it's a fail. Not a glitch, just a fail. Mm-hmm. All right. You get up to the apartment, and you see nothing different. You're panicked, paranoid, trying to focus in on everything that's going on, listening to everything you saw and seeing and hearing, and running back over the details in your mind. And no, nothing. Nothing stands out, and that bothers you. More than anything, the fact that nothing stands out at this point in time, that you got in, you got out, that's the part that bugs you the most. Okay,
I'm gonna listen at the door. Do I hear anything? Anything at all?
You're listening to the door of the...
Oh, yeah, to the apartment. Like, when I get up there, I'm gonna listen to the door of the apartment.
You hear the TV's on.
Is it suspiciously loud?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swipe the key. Yeah, because I didn't say anything about a special secret knock, so I hope she doesn't shoot me when I come in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll swipe the key and start opening the door, but I'm gonna open it slowly.
Uh-huh.
And just keep listening, to see if I hear anything other than the television. Step into the apartment. I'm gonna roll a stealth because I'm being paranoid and quiet.
Sure.
Okay, I got 2 successes on that one.
Man, these dice are not as good as the online dice for you.
No, they're not.
You're able to sneak in, and you catch her in her underwear, eating a bowl of ice cream, and a handgun sitting at a table nearby, and she's watching some Japanese cartoons. Everything seems perfectly okay.
Okay, well then I'll when I see that everything's fine, I'll stop sneaking. I'll close the door, like regular door closing sound and all that.
Yeah, she goes, oh shit, puts the bowl down, begins looking for the gun and to figure out what's going on.
Oh, it's just me.
She's like, I thought you were going to call when you came back.
Yeah, sorry, things didn't go as smoothly as I was hoping.
What happened?
What'd
Deborah say?
Deborah's not saying anything to anybody.
Wait, what? What does that mean? And then when she sees you the way you act, she goes, no, why would she do that? Deborah was not a harmful person. She wouldn't hurt people. And you can see she becomes really distraught. She begins clutching her fists and biting into them because she's really angry and tears coming up. She's like, I love Deborah. She was like a mom to me.
Yeah. I'll try to console her a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of like, there, you know, hug and a pat on the back, and I just saw your friend cut up in her own apartment. Not saying that, but
right.
I don't know. I don't see myself as like a very nurturing person necessarily. So I'm not a great comforter, but yeah, I'll try to comfort her a little bit.
Okay. What's your charisma score?
It's a 2.
Yeah, you're shitty at this.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm playing my charisma, is that I just have none of the social graces. I'm not good at situations, but I'm handsome.
And you know not to open your mouth and be like, by the way, she was all cut up in the pieces. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a charisma score of 1, but 2. You know when to shut up.
I just don't know what to say. So yeah.
She'll cry, she'll lose it, she'll sit down on the ground. She's definitely distraught and confused. She comes from a world where shit like this just doesn't happen. This is the stuff that happens on TV.
This is the stuff that Lucky doesn't tell her about.
Yeah, this doesn't... I mean, she knows Lucky does bad things, or isn't the greatest person, and he's part of the mafia. But this stuff just... Not to Deborah. Deborah was at, her pillar, her support column in life. The one she always leaned back on when things went wrong.
Well, I mean, when the corpse wants you, or somebody with corporate power wants you, this is what they do. So I'll tell her if you didn't have a plan on getting out of Seattle soon, I would make that a priority, and I'll help you get out, but I can't leave with you.
Okay, she's got anything else to say because she's distraught.
Yeah.
She's just going to cry herself to sleep. Or cry herself into eating more ice cream.
Yeah.
One of those two. How do you want to wrap this up?
And thanks for tuning in to this hour of Odysseus Adventures!
Thanks for listening to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. Our runners will pick up where we left off next week. In the meantime, you can connect with us via Facebook or YouTube to check out actual play videos of the original box set playing Shadowrun and other tabletop RPGs. You can also swing by our website at originalboxset.com and check out our gaming calendar, additional information about our games, and images that inspire our worlds and characters. And if you're enjoying our work, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/originalboxset so that we can continue to bring you this podcast as well as other great actual plays and entertainment. Today's featured music is titled Epic Song from Alpha Brutal, and trust me, the whole song is pretty epic, so check it out. We'll catch you next week, chummers. And now for all this legal dreck. Original Box Set is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. You can share us, but please give us credit. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership over the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Original Box Set, that's us, to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Original Box Set in any official capacity whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Okay, bye.